Oh, good. David Axelrod's calling me. Maybe he can help me unpack the Democratic Convention.
Hello, Jimmy. This is David Ask Me Anything Axelrod, senior CNN political commentator, author, believer, avid furry, and host of the Axe Files podcast. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
What's your impression of the Democratic Convention so far?
So you're not going to ask me about being a furry?
No, I mean, what's a furry?
That's why I dress up as a furry woodland creature, hang out with other furries. We're just people who wear animal costumes. We're not freaks.
That sounds nice. Now, how about the convention?
There's nothing sexual about it, so don't even go there. We just like to dress up as giant animals 3 times a month and get into fights over food.
What about the convention?
It was a solid first night, Jimmy. Overall, it was good to see so many diverse people coming together to address the promise of America. By the way, inclusion and belongingness are central themes at your typical furry convention.
But why litter the nights with so many Republicans like John Kasich?
John Kasich wasn't saying Joe is conservative. He was saying Joe is willing to work with his colleagues across the aisle. And there's a great and powerful hunger, a longing to embrace that message of unity. I thought it was wise to put this message of unity within that visual architecture.
Jeez.
The chipmunk is a prodigious burrower and will often greet intruders with a high-pitched chip-chip sound.
And Bernie Sanders?
This was a totally cohesive embrace of pragmatism by Bernie Sanders. The coming together in this passionate embrace. Sanders is very well oiled in the digital space, but Joe is ramping up his social influencers. The furry movement has a wide social media presence. My avatar, or fursona, is a mole.
Your fursona. Did you think?
Yeah.
Your first. Did you think the speakers did a good job of making the case for Joe Biden?
From a storytelling aspect, did the speakers tell the story of his journey? What is the arc of his story? Was it convincingly told? In telling the movie story of her journey, what Jill Biden did was further root Joe Biden culturally as a neighbor, friend, and someone whose decency and values Americans recognize and share. As a sign of friendship, many furries will rub up against each other in fur-lined rooms called huggle dens.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, my. Do you think Joe Biden has a real chance of beating Donald Trump?
Great question, Jimmy. I'll be sure to burrow into that issue on my next Axe Files. I'll be joined by the electric Rahm Emanuel and the iconic Paul Burgala. I'll be putting aside my usual fursona in order to engage Rahm and Paul as woodchucks.
Jesus.
Good talk, good people. Do it up.
Hey, everybody, this is the part where I tell you where all our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then this is why I tell you to join our premium program and get extra content, but nobody's got a fucking job. So just enjoy the video.